Hey guys, I thought it might be fun to do a nice tier list for once, especially for a game I haven't played in 2 years. This is a game called Fortnite. I don't know if you've heard about it. People seem to like it, so I'm just going to go through all the skins here. I realize I haven't played in like 2 years, like I said, so I don't know most of these skins. We'll see how I think about it. And if you like this type of content, let me know in the comments, sub, like, all that stuff. So here we go. This skin, I don't know what this guy is. Seems pretty boring. D. This guy, he reminds me of like a rescue hero from back in the day. You guys probably don't know what that is. Seems boring. Boring. Not as boring. This one seems kind of cool. He's like a little robot. I don't know what this is. Like a doctor, a medic. The problem with this is they don't show you the whole skin, so I don't know what to think. This one looks decent. That one looks boring. This one looks interesting. Green's my favorite color, so I don't know. Boring. Very boring. What is this? It's like an Overwatch skin. Default skin. Boring. They all look so generic to me so far. Like this guy. Okay, cool. He's got tattoos. What else does he have? Oh, an ammo belt. Awesome. An ammo belt. Awesome. Generic soldier with eye patch. Very cool. See, this looks kind of cool. I like the weird monsters. The robots. They're mixing it up at least, you know. This is kind of weird. I don't know what this is. Burger Town guy. This one is funny to me for some reason. But again, I don't think they're A rank or anything like that. This is like a Baskin-Robbins employee. He's like an Assassin's Creed guy. Dark Knight. This used to be one of the coolest skins. I remember that much. What is that? Black Widow? She's so boring. All the NFL skins. Also kind of boring. What is this? This guy was also in Season 1, I think, or whatever I played. It's the Ps4 skin. This is like one of the only ones I have, so it's going to be a C. Boring. What is he, just like a zombie? Boring. Boring. Is that a rainbow on the shirt? That gets you up a little bit. See, his shirt's way cooler than hers, I feel like. It's more colors. I don't know. Was that a pirate? Target. The bunny suit. I remember that one. It's decent. What is that, a cat lady? Just a generic driver. Taxi driver, I don't know what that is. The female skins, they really do dirty, I feel like. They're very boring compared to the guy skins. This guy, I remember, he was the last thing I remember, like the last thing in the pass or something like that. I don't know. This guy looks interesting. Shark, that's cute. Boring. What is she, like a robot? Boring. Boring. This one looks interesting. Ominous, mysterious. Can make some lore out of that. This guy's boring. Boring. This one looks kind of cool. Reminds me of like a Deadpool or something. It's a gnome. Boring. Boring. Gets points for being creepy. Boring. This one looks decent. This one I always thought was creepy. I'll move it up to B tier, you know? It was interesting at the time. This looks kind of cool too, the Luchador. These are kind of boring too. I mean, they're different, but like, it's just like a one-color outfit, I'm assuming, with just a helmet. These are kind of cool. Move these to C. Again, I don't like the dull color scheme. It's kind of boring to me. Didn't we see her already? Or is she just that generic? I thought she was her. Are they different? They look exactly the same. So you know they're in the worst tier. This kind of reminds me of Dr. Doom a little bit. He gets to be a C. Boring, boring. It's kind of weird. Donkey Techno. This robot's kind of boring. He's just wearing a vest. Boring, boring, boring. Goth Girl, boring. Luchador, boring. All black skin, kind of boring. Boring. Elf, boring. Gray, boring. Decent. I like it. It's like a devil man, but he's like a different color. Boring. What is that? Baller? No, that's lame. Boring. Boring. Alright. I like this one a little bit. It's a new, fresh take. It's another bear. That one's boring. It's a copy of the original. I like the weird ones. The weird ones are cool to me. He gets to go in B. The weird ones. You see, all these guys are weird. That's going to be my theme, I think. What is this? Another bunny rabbit? I don't like that one. It's not original. This guy's kind of interesting. He reminds me of that DC Green Lantern guy, Sinestro. Is that his name? This one's cool. Wasn't this in the big event in the first season or second season? I don't know. Boring. 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 Does this have like flying stuff around him? Someone let me know about these skins. Tell me why I'm wrong. Because I'm actually kind of curious. Because some of these are interesting. And like I said, you can't see the whole body or like, I don't know any of the backstory, if there is any lore behind any of the skins. I remember this one. My friend used to rock this one. Boring. Elsa. This gnome guy's hilarious. First A tier. Look at that. He's completely different from everyone. What the heck is this? Some of these are really crazy, like interesting. Like, what the hell is that? A rabid dog robot? What is that? Just a generic pirate king? Most of these are so generic to me. This is like an evil scarecrow. You get to be in C. It's mildly entertaining. Boring. Boring. It's just the llama guy again, but less cool. Boring. 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 Decent. This one's alright. It might be C tier. I'm not sure. Might be borderline. Boring. It's kind of interesting. I almost put it in D, but it's got some nice colors at least. So boring. Fake Deadpool. Boring. Boring. Fake Ninja. What is this? Another fake Deadpool? You're in C at least because you have interesting colors. Boring. 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 What is this guy? I like this guy too. I like the really weird ones. That guy just looks like he's a pissed off pumpkin head for some reason. I don't understand it. Techno Viking. Boring. 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 Boring robot. What the heck is this? Like a dragon guy? That's interesting. Not interesting enough to be B tier, of course. The fish? Isn't this from Megamind? I don't know. Right, this one's kind of interesting. He gets to be in B tier. Yeah. He's not crazy enough to be in the other tier, though. It's a gargoyle. That's kind of interesting. Even though he's got boring colors. Halo ripoff. Some German dude, maybe? Boring. Boring. Isn't that a streamer? Boring. Boring. Decent. Blue avatar guy, demon. Boring. Boring. Marshmallow used to be cool, but he's C tier now. Boring. Boring. Most of these are kind of boring to me, you know? They just don't have any pop. I already put him up somewhere. It's like a demon goblin. It's alright. Boring. 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 Fish monster. He gets to be a C. Again, his colors don't stand out to me. And, like, he's not the coolest monster I've seen so far, so. What the heck is this? I'll put it in C, to be fair. What's that? Cleopatra? C. Boring. Boring. Boring, but interesting. Boring. Boring. My main criteria for these is boring. If I think they're boring. I like the colors. It's kind of cool. Shogun guy. This is creepy. Put it up to B. Weird. This one's weird but interesting. I don't know. C. I like the colors. That's about it. Alright, this guy. He's going all the way to B tier, baby. Creepy clown. That's all me. These guys are they're just like so generic looking, you know? No, we already have a bear. It's just like a copy. I don't know what the hell this is. It's just like a post sign, like a lantern. I don't know. This one's decent. But again, it's kind of boring. Another crazy clown. This is the only one I think I'm going to put in the same category. Because they're different, kind of. I like this one more, though. Peely, my man. A tier. Boring. 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 I wonder if anyone's going to put an S. It's like a crazy bunny man. Seen it before. There's a lot of skins. I'm almost done, though, I think. This is a speed run, by the way, also. If you like this so far, let me know by hitting subscribe or like or commenting. You know, all that weird stuff. These are all so boring to me. But yeah, let me know if you guys disagree, because, like I said, I haven't played in 2 years. That's my excuse for if you hate this video. They're all so boring. Like, she's a generic Day of the Dead character. I don't know. This looks interesting, but it's not B level. It's just the same red and black color scheme. He's like Harley Quinn clone. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one with dance moves next. No, I thought about it. This one's cooler. It's the same Shogun guy, I think. That one looks cooler to me. Boring. I always thought he looked weird. The bald cap or whatever he has. This one's decent. I'm not going to put it in B. I don't think it's cool enough. Most of these are lame. 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 There's just a zombie panda this time? Wow. Was that Star-Lord? It's boring. Also boring. Some sort of Plants vs. Zombies monster. Very cool. You belong in D with everything else. If I'm not saying anything, I just think they're boring. That's all. No point in explaining it. It's a C. Some sort of interesting mask. That's about it. Some weird soldier. What the heck is this? A chicken man? Put him in B. B. Kind of weird. I like that. The heck is this? Some kind of monster? Give me in C. C and D are almost the same. John Wick skin. Just for the lore behind it. Gets to be C. This one I like, the robot that changes faces. I'm going to put this one in B. What else we got? Boring. Tomato Man. Let's go in B. Boring. 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 Mooring. Loring. Coring. Soaring. Roaring. This is the other one, just the female version. This one's interesting. I like it. It's creepy. It's weird. It's new. All these other ones are like new, but like again, it's the same mask, just a different shade. I feel like, or it's boring colors, or it's like not interesting. Like look at this. It's just a white dude in a mask. Just another white dude in a mask. Just another airplane guy. Scuba Steve. Another, I don't know, King. Don't know what that one is. Boring. Boring. This one's decent. C. Boring. 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 Okay, let's see how I did. No one was S tier. These three, just because they're super weird. What is this guy? He's just a sad pumpkin man. Peely is just hilarious. There's no one like him at all. And this guy is just creepy as hell looking, and I love it. Let's see. This guy is just weird, interesting, weird, interesting, and weird, 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 interesting, interesting, weird, interesting, weird, interesting, weird, interesting. But this one I might put down and say, I don't know. This one I kind of like just because it's funny. That's the same as the other one. That one is mysterious. This one, nostalgic for me. This one, he's like the only superhero one I kind of like. This one also nostalgic. This one's cool, kind of. Same with this. This one's kind of weird and funny. Same with these two. C tiers, I don't feel like explaining. Yeah. They're all pretty boring to me. And then everyone else is in D. How many did I put in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it's 24 times 11 plus 9. Let's see. How many is that? $24 times 11 minus 3. 261. 261 skins are down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 22, 33, 44, 47 C tier, 22 B, 3A. Interesting. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I haven't played the game in 2 years, so let me know if there's any backstory about these characters that might make me reconsider the ranks. Uh, Again, you can't see the whole skin, so that is also a factor into this being skewed. And again, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, tell me what I did wrong, what I did right, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.